We're here with Father Malachi, president of St. Francis University. Father Malachi, you just concluded the Council of Presidents meeting. How did the conversation go today, and what kind of discussion did you have with your Northeast Conference colleagues?
Well, the discussion today, as always, was a great conversation, and we were very fortunate today to welcome two new members to our council. Met the new president of Robert Morris, who joins us for the first time, as well as the president of Mount St. Mary's. And so it's a lively group, always some spirited discussion, but bottom line is always we're working for the good of our student athletes, and it's a nice time to see all the presidents working together for a common goal like that. So always a good time.
Now, you mentioned student athletes, and there are some impressive ones on campus in Loretto. I know the football team had a banner year this fall. Men's and women's soccer were ultra competitive. And then, of course, there's the academic excellence. I know the women's bowling team has a GPA that is right near 4.0. So it's been a good year thus far in Loretto. I take it you're fairly happy.
I'm very, very happy, and I could stand here all day giving shout-outs to all of my teams, but I particularly want to highlight the football team. And depending on where you mark it, what statistics you use, this was the best season since either 1912 or 1992, depending on what statistic you use. But it was very exciting to make that championship game against Duquesne. The score was so close. Clearly, we were very evenly matched, and it really came down to the wire. But even finishing second in the conference was very exciting for us. I'm very proud of our coaching staff and of our football players as well. But then when you look at our fall sports teams in general, women's soccer did great. Men's soccer, once again, comes down to penalty kicks. God bless them. But our student athletes did great in this fall season, and basketball is just going great for both the men and the women this year.
Yes, the men and the women are both in the top half of the standings in basketball. And then, as you mentioned, Chris Valerio and his staff at St. Francis did a wonderful job with the football program. He was actually, I'm sure you're aware, or maybe he told you when he was asking for a raise, but he was one of the national finalists for Division I FCS Coach of the Year. So obviously a phenomenal year on the gridiron for St. Francis. I'll ask you one more question, and then I'll let you head on your way. What kind of improvements or enhancements or exciting news is coming out of St. Francis or is in the works currently?
Well, there's a lot of things on campus to be proud of in terms of the visual effect and the upgrade of our facilities. On the academic side, we're in the process of renovating our School of Business. But then when you look around campus, you see that we've had several enhancements over the course of this past year. We put down new turf on our athletics field for the football and other teams. And then in what appeared to be a 3 for the price of 1 sale, we turfed our soccerplex and our softball field. And so there's a lot of excitement with our women's softball program. Men's and women's soccer are enjoying a new turf field, and just a lot of excitement on that front. And I would be remiss if I did not thank many generous benefactors to the university, particularly the Stokes Club, Red Flash Futures, who gave very generously for the good of our student athletes to enhance these fields and really give our student athletes that competitive edge and help them to be the best that they could be. So as they say, it takes a village, and it really is a team effort. So I thank so many for their generosity, and the student athletes are really reaping that benefit. And so just glancing around campus, you really see that we've come a very long way in a short period of time.
So what you're telling me is you're not responsible solely for all of the success that St. Francis is enjoying then. There are some other pieces to that puzzle?
If I was the football coach, if I was the soccer coach, it would look a lot differently. So we have good people in place who are doing great work for the university. But again, we're all in it together, and I'm certainly happy to be at the helm and point to the accomplishments of the coaching staff and of our faculty and so many who, at the end of the day, are always working for the good of the students and the student athletes. And you see that in their winning record, and you see that in their GPA. Our student athletes, once again, have an average GPA well in excess of 3.0. Kudos to the women's bowling team, who has the highest GPA of any of our athletics teams. As I've said for years, our student athletes are very disciplined. They're excellent athletes, they're excellent students, and they really should be proud of their accomplishments. I know I'm proud of them, and so many on campus are proud of them as well.
And I can speak from experience. You do have some wonderful people at St. Francis University, and I want to thank you, Father Malachi, for giving us some time and joining us today here in lovely New Jersey.
You're most welcome. It's great to be here, and congratulations to you guys on your new headquarters here. The place looks great. I like the artwork, like the way you decorated the place, and go Flash. Thanks so much.
There he is, Father Malachi from St. Francis University.